Hello, I'm Matt Cooke with the latest headlines from BBC News. The Deputy Prime Minister, Nick Clegg, says he'll block changes to the NHS in England unless there are concessions by Conservative ministers. Following heavy losses in last Thursday's election, the Liberal Democrat leader said his party would play a more assertive role in the coalition, starting with the health service.
I'm not going to ask Liberal Democrat MPs and Liberal Democrat peers to proceed with legislation on something as precious and cherished, particularly for Liberal Democrats, as the NHS, unless I personally am satisfied that what these changes do is an evolutionary change in the NHS, not a disruptive revolution.
White House officials say the cache of information seized in the American raid that killed Osama bin Laden is the size of a small college library. They say his home videos show he was a hands-on leader of Al-Qaeda who took great care over his public image. The Egyptian government says it will use an iron hand to maintain security following fierce clashes between Muslims and Coptic Christians in Cairo. At least 10 people died and 200 were injured. Pope Benedict has appealed for greater tolerance of refugees fleeing the violence and political turmoil sweeping the Arab world. The pontiff spoke on a visit to Venice as hundreds more migrants came ashore on the Italian island of Lampedusa after their boat ran aground on rocks. A protest against fuel prices has taken place near a Cheshire oil depot. Campaigners gathered at Ellesmere Port after staging a motorway go slow. The 4 directors in charge of MG ROVER when the company collapsed have agreed with the government not to take any directorships for at least 3 years. Peter Beale, John Towers, Nick Stevenson and John Edwards have been accused of taking millions of pounds out of the firm after buying it in 2000, but they deny any wrongdoing. Well, those are the latest headlines. You can get more on all those stories online at bbc.co.uk/news.